you've got an FMX, you've got a lot of experience with a sim. How would you, do you have a sense of how you would best connect the two? I mean, in other words, what we've done, we made some assumptions and just as an experiment, we've got lesson plans. We have a pilot kit that's just resources for the learner. We've got a little model airplane. We've got a whiteboard. Um, we've got the instructors. How would you connect these two?
So you'll forgive me, but I think the first thing I would do is tweak the lesson plans. They're sort of lesson outlines, but they're not really at this point lesson plans. So they need specific goals and objectives, and they need, if you're writing lesson plans for your CFI check ride, one of the things that it needs to include is a schedule and a time, and then what are the expectations? What's the learning objective? What are the common errors? I think that needs to be added to the lesson plans. And how would we overcome those common errors? Now, that's in the 9 principles, but it's buried in there. And I would be more specific and objective and straightforward in including those things like the common errors and the goals and objectives in the lesson plans. Because as I foresee them now, and forgive me if I'm wrong, that they're really scenario descriptions rather than lesson plans.
You know what? As you're talking, I just had a thought that we've just done this incorrectly. The lesson plans are oriented towards the exercises.
Yes.
Should we not have oriented the lesson plans towards the principles themselves and then offered up the fact that, uh, if you want to try to teach energy management, you have an array of options. I mean, you really, for virtually any of those missions, could be teaching energy management. And maybe we could help the instructor teach better by describing what each of those offer in terms of energy management.
In terms of describing goals and objectives, and then identifying what the common errors are in pilots
With energy
in
management.
not doing proper energy management.
Right, not necessarily not doing 3-wire.
Right. Well, you could use 3-wire. 3-wire is a perfect place.
Reverse it.
Yeah.
It's we're taking it towards a method
Yes.
to teach.
Yes.